Good morning, fashionistas. This is Michelle here from Bridal Couture Academy. Welcome to my channel. This video is an update on what I've been doing, where I've been. My last video, I believe, was posted a while ago. I only have a few videos on YouTube, but I felt the need to come on here and talk about, giving you an update on my progress, kind of like a progress report. So I just saw a video from Ashley in Africa, which was so inspiring. And since I got up and put on a little makeup this morning and got dressed, I said, you know what? Let me go on and tell my truth and talk about what I've been up to and tell my story. So Ashley in Africa is a content creator who moved to Africa, specifically South Africa and Tanzania, probably like 5 years ago during the lockdown, and she's been here ever since. So the last video, one of the last videos that she posted was Get Free. That's the title of her video. Expert advice on making money and moving to Africa now, something like that. I can't read my own writing. I wrote it down, that's why I'm looking down. But she spoke about things that you can do to make money and using your high value skill to do so. So I agree with her wholeheartedly of having that high value skill as opposed to concentrating on a degree at this time, this day and age that we're living in. I have a high value skill that I've been utilizing for pretty much all my life, maybe since I was 17 years old. And I grew a business in the States to quite a bit, like multiple six figures. I had a storefront. The last video I uploaded, I think I spoke about the storefront, but I spoke about how it was running, and I had my staff members running it while I was visiting South Africa. I love Africa so much, and it's crazy. It's been a whirlwind. I don't post that much because I love kind of pretty much living in the moment. I just like being in the moment. I have footage, but that's not my strong suit, putting things together and posting. I am working on it. But again, thank you to Ashley in Africa, who's all inspiring and saying, social media, you need to get out in front of the camera and promote and all that stuff. Yeah, she's absolutely correct. I think that I could have really carried on or kept my business running in the States had I transitioned and went the social media route. I think I was just over living in the United States that I was like, I put it up for sale. I did not get any buyers. So I was led to close my business. The move to there's like a shift, or I'm not even gonna say a trend, but the desire to move to the continent is so prevalent right now. And I believe that it's a spiritual journey and also a personal journey. In this video, I'm sitting in my beautiful home, beautiful trees, beautiful nature in South Africa. I closed on my home in April. That was my reason for being here back in November, December, when I posted the video from Cape Town. So I closed on my home. I mentioned on that video that I would be returning to the States in March. That never happened. I've been here since November 2023. And I call the continent magical. It's been magical. And when I say magical, it doesn't mean that living here, doing business here, navigating systems here are without challenges. But for me, I welcome those challenges, and I still feel at my age of almost 59 years old, woman's not supposed to tell her age, but I don't care at this point. But at my age, I feel like, you know, it's magical. It's something that the move to this continent is something that I would have never dreamt about. I would have never dreamed about. I mean, we have our dreams and we have our visions. Maybe 2015, I had a desire to move here, but I had no idea what steps to take. But through research and motivation and hearing other YouTubers, ooh, that dream is now a reality. And am I going back to the United States? I have to, I guess, maybe to visit. But right now, I started businesses. So as I said, I'm in my home, my beautiful, beautiful home that I loved. I started businesses here. I registered a business called Milani Bridal, www.milanibridal.com. You can see me in my creative space. This is what I'm using this to create my fashion line and possibly do business here. And again, I'm taking the same skills, same talent that I had in the United States, and I'm just kind of transitioning and doing it here. So my business is now officially registered. I also, because I have a 4-bedroom home, I also need extra income. So I have 2 of the bedrooms listed on Airbnb. I also have my apartment that I was living in listed on Airbnb as well in the United States. So right now I have 3 listings on Airbnb that are passive income making opportunities here on the continent. So I know there are people out there who are wanting to leave, have the desire to leave. And just like Ashley said, again, kudos to Ashley and what she's doing and how she's impacting, the impact that she's having on helping them transition and move to the continent. I'm cheering you on. I'm right beside you, Ashley, and I'm hoping I can do my part with my platform of Bridal Couture Academy, where I'm creating a digital product to help entrepreneurs who actually know how to thread a needle, know how to sew. This is all I brought with me. I only brought my sewing machine, and I just ordered a mannequin and some sewing supplies, which are just gonna turn. These are things I packed with me and brought with me, some of which I ordered on different places that I've been, Cape Town, Kenya. Did I get fabric from Zanzibar? I'm not sure. I got some Maasai cloths from Zanzibar, but I don't think I'm gonna cut those up. I'll use them as drapes. Like one is shupa cloth, and I don't want to cut that up. So, but I got fabrics and supplies and things that I purchased with me, but that's all you need. So my desire is to inspire sewers, wannabe sewers who have the talent. I'm starting over, and I would love to coach a group of sewers who, whether they're working corporate jobs and ready to leave, or whether they're just starting out or have the skill of sewing and don't have a clue as to how to take that skill and market it and run a 6-figure or more business. One thing I have to say is, by being on the continent, you don't really, I know in America, we aim for 6 figures. Like that's our benchmark. Now they're saying 100,000 is barely middle class now. You can barely even afford to buy a home at 100,000 US dollars. But so aiming for 6 figures is good. Aiming for more than that is even better. However, if you're making I think, I'm just gonna guess, 20, 30, 40,000, you can survive on the continent. Trust me. I'm starting all over again because I literally closed my business. So that means the multiple six-figure business that is now permanently closed. So starting all over again, that's what I'm doing. And my faith is that I did it before. I have the tools and the necessary skill, and most importantly, the necessary mindset to step out and do it again. So that's where I am now. Again, I'm in my home. I purchased my home. I'm renting out 2 rooms. They're all set, ready to go. I have my first client already who, as soon as I posted it, that first client reached out, I think either that day or the very next day, and booked and stayed several weeks. So that was very, very inspirational just to get that first client. So I'm still working on things. I was in Zanzibar 2 weeks ago. That's beautiful. It's beautiful there. I see that there are people who are ready to do business in Tanzania. I would love to do an Airbnb in Zanzibar. I thought I loved Cape Town, but Zanzibar, Zanzibar. I have not been to like Dar es Salaam yet. Maybe my next trip I'll go to Dar es Salaam and maybe take a ferry or boat over to Zanzibar because I would love to do both. But enough of my rant. Again, this is just to give an update on my progress and where I've been. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. And if you want to know more about Bridal Couture Academy and how I can assist in helping you launch, step out, and start your sewing business, design business. The first course that I am working on is alterations. And the thing about alterations is that you can definitely easily learn skills you don't even have to study the process for a year. You can learn how to start doing hems and basic alterations and start on people you know, your neighbors, and start making that passive income. Of course, if you move to another country, you have to pretty much study demographics and if there's a need for alterations. I think there's always a need for alterations, but just to get your foot wet, get your foot in the door of the design business, design industry, I would highly recommend starting off doing alterations, and then you can branch out into the design world. I did a video of my fabric tour and of one wholesaler that I know that is here in Johannesburg, and I'll post that video very, very soon. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you very much if you stayed to the end of the video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell to receive more videos like this, and tell me what you think, because I have so much rich content, experience. I have content, things that I recorded, but I'm not sure what people are looking for. So please, if you don't mind, in the comment section, just giving me a just an idea of what to post. Do you want sewing tutorials? Right now I'm doing not a little, because it's a big deal, but I'm draping something, making something. I'm utilizing my glass table. I shouldn't, because I don't want to scratch it up, but right now I don't have a cutting table. So behind me, I'm utilizing this table to cut and drape the skirt on this bad boy here. Okay, so Thank you again for joining, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.